What's up guys, I hope you're doing well. Hamid Babali here. I haven't uploaded in a long time, so there's a lot to talk about. I'll try to be brief. Today is Friday the 13th. I know, spooky. Basically, let me update you guys on what I was talking about in the last video, which was my opportunity to sign a contract in Australia. I actually signed the contract, okay? I signed the contract, but that is no longer happening. At least for now, not happening anymore. Why? The coach of the club has officially decided to leave the club, and with that coach leaving, my opportunity has also left. But there's a silver lining, and let me explain. Basically, wherever that coach goes, because he does have some offers at some other places, he has already voiced his interest in bringing me with him wherever he goes. Why? Because he likes me a lot as a player. That's the reason why he wanted to bring me in. So in that sense, I have his loyalty and he has mine. So really, really big update on that front, which is a good thing. Silver lining, I don't know where he'll end up, but I always have an opportunity there, which is a great thing. Now, on to the topic of the video, and it's the reason I'm uploading, and that is Qabila FC. Yes, they are back. They are back on my channel. They are back in my life. Those of you who already know the story, I'll try to be short to explain it to the guys that don't know, but if you follow me on TikTok or on Instagram, you probably know. I was the first ever player to do the Road to Qabila challenge. I've known Soheil for a very long time, and because of that, I was the first one to reach out and to make a video expressing my interest to join Qabila FC. And throughout last year, all of last year, I made so much content on TikTok and Instagram about my road to Qabila FC. Soheil encouraged it, which is a big important thing. He encouraged it, and not only that, but he actually reposted a bunch of my videos. And I gained so much traction on social media. It got to the point where Qabila actually invited me into their preseason right before it was going to happen. But also because of how in-depth I was going with those videos, it upset some people. Let's just say that. It upset some people. And because it upset some people, my offer to go into preseason was rescinded. Those of you who know, that was a huge, huge heartbreak for me because I really thought that that was the opportunity for me. I really thought that it was what I was meant to be a part of. And it just didn't happen. Now, Qabila FC, Soheil VAR, they're in LA. They're at the Goal Soccer Complex. They are hosting a private trial. It's a private event. You had to apply for it. And I thought, I'm in LA, whatever. I'll just go and sign up. I don't think they'll want me there, but I'll sign up. I actually got the confirmation today that they do want me to come in. They want to check me out. I actually reached out to Soheil saying like, hey man, like hope it's okay if I go. And he was like, yeah, I'll see you there. And so everything seems good so far. I got the email, I got the confirmation. I'm gonna head there tomorrow. I'm gonna take you guys with me. I'm gonna be quite honest, I'm gonna be quite frank here. I don't think I'm gonna get selected. I think they're gonna go for somebody younger than me that probably has academy experience or maybe just a little bit of UPSL experience. And I think they're gonna do that mainly to give other undiscovered players a chance and also to get their name more out here in California. But it would be the ultimate romantic story if they were to choose me, because I was the original Road to Qabila FC person. I was the first one to do that. And so everybody wanted me to go to their preseason. I think it would be full circle if I was the one that was selected, but gotta perform. So we'll see if I perform tomorrow. I've been training hard, a little bit of an ankle injury, but it's all good. And I'm excited. I'm gonna take you guys along with me for the ride, so subscribe. Good morning. It is trial day. Gonna make my coffee, get ready, and yeah. Making coffee the old-fashioned way. Let's go. So, instead of using normal sugar in my coffee today, I am gonna use some not cane sugar, sorry, but some, basically it's like rock candy. and it makes it sweet, but it's also complex carbohydrates instead of simple carbohydrates like you would get in a normal sugar. So with that being said, this will give me more energy throughout the day instead of just like one big boost of energy and then I crash. I don't want that happening during the trial, so this is the better option. There we go. So on these days where I have trainings in the mornings or trials in the mornings, I can't eat. Listen, it's just how I am. I can't really go to these trials on a full belly. Not at all. So I'll just have a banana and coffee. You longtime subscribers already know this, but I haven't made a video in a while, so if there are new people that are wanting to subscribe to the channel and get to know me, that's how it is. I'm trying not to let my past with Qabila cloud my judgment or like get me emotional over what's happening right now. The fact that I'm going to this showcase or whatever, I'm trying not to let that history of mine get in the way. It's tough, but you have to stay professional in these moments. You have to stay cool, calm, collected, and you have to regulate your emotions. It's the same thing in a game. You have to regulate your emotions. So it's a good exercise for me. It's a good learning experience for me too, because this is something that was a very personal thing, but you never know. All right, ladies and gents, I'm literally the first person here. I'm here before the first strike guys. I'm here before Soheil. I'm here before everybody. Oh my God, look at that. It's my ex-club, guys. It's my ex-club. It's their partnership that they have with Goal Soccer Complex of San Fernando Valley. So, hell yeah. Shout out to my old club, I guess. Combine's finished. They chose one player. I performed, but it's all good. Do you mind being on the video?
Yeah, of course, bro.
Freddie, you got it.
Is it backwards or this way? Okay.
That's this way. You got, excuse my language, selected.
Yeah.
Qabila's preseason. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What'd you think? What'd you think of the game?
I thought it was good. A lot of competition. Super hot. So it was tough to really play your game. But you know, whenever these events happen, you gotta just make the best. Do the best that you can. Don't overdo it, and then also don't be scared to play your game. So
there we go, bro.
Good environment all around. Made some cool friends, and yeah, I'm excited.
What club do you play for? Tell me what club you play for.
Oh, I play for San Fernando Valley, here in the valley. So
guess what?
What's up?
So did I.
No way. Oh yeah. Great team, great training facility, everything.
Oh, yeah.
Philosophy of the team is amazing as well, and anyone that's looking to play competitively in UPSL or anything too, I recommend coming here to San Fernando.
Shout out Carlos Cortez.
Carlos Cortez, the greatest.
I'm like close by. I'm like an hour out probably. What's up, dog? Long time coming, huh? Long time coming. Just a clip farmer, bro. I'm just an influencer.
Just an influencer?
Just an influencer.
Fucking, I nearly tore your shirt, didn't I?
No, you ripped my watch, bro. Like this part like came off, and I was like, shit. I'm trying to plug it back in.
He like stuck his arm out, so I stuck it too, and I just went.
He just fingered me, bro. No other way to say it. But I fixed it.
I had to, man.
Game's a game. Game's a game, bro. You gotta fight for the badge.
Sometimes, you know, Brazilians, we can be dirty, you know? We can play dirty. So, it's good.
I don't know. I can't comment because,
no comment.
Political climate right now is a little crazy for me to bring up ethnicity. You know.
Cancel you.
Yeah.
Clip farmer? I'm just kidding.
I'm full-time clip farmer now.
No, you're a center back, bro. I played against him.
Yeah.
It was hard. Not gonna lie. It was much harder than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah. I had to drop back a ton to get the ball. Otherwise, it was just a physical battle.
I had to stay tight on Hamid, you know, and I knew the level wasn't gonna be great, so I had to stand out. You know, I had to I was going against a good player, so you know, this is the time where you show what you can do. You know, going against a good player, because there's it's kind of a bot lobby, you know, to be fair, in these kind of open tryouts. So when you're up against a good player, you gotta show them you can hang. And you know, it's a good game, good battle. But level was kind of poo. But game's a game. I call it as I see it, brother. I call it as I see it.
And guys, finally, after what, 2016, 2017, we got in touch or something like that. And now we finally met in person. You guys know my personal story with Qabila, with the road to Qabila FC and all of that. But I'm just happy to be out here. Had a good chat with Soheil. You know, we made sure to, you know, talk about things. And he gave me some really, really valuable advice for me as a 26-year-old footballer. But it's also applicable to a lot of footballers. So if you could just take it away again.
Yeah, so what I was saying is, nowadays, because obviously now being a club owner, getting a lot of the behind the scenes conversations, a lot of the football world is looking at younger talent. So, you know, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's not to say if you're older than that to give up or to not go, but it's just a positive push that every single season for you guys as a football player is incredibly important, which means every year you have to be trying to play 30 plus games in the highest level possible, whether it's semi-pro, high-level amateur, but you have to get game minutes and you have to play 90 minutes. This is the most important thing. I would much rather do that as a player, right? Let's say if I went to a team now, then play a little bit higher, but be like a sub or a bench player. So wherever you guys are playing at right now, just make sure you get those game minutes, build your profile, and then do the stuff outside the soccer field, which is growing your network, connecting with key people, because that's another thing that I knew, but now got reinforced in the last year, is the importance of knowing certain people and how influential that is behind the scenes. Both of these things, if you maximize them, your chances of making it higher and having a better career in soccer will be optimized.
Hey guys, hope you're doing well. It's been a couple days since the showcase. I've had a lot of time to reflect, and I just wanted to give a really brief summary here on video for you guys. So I don't think I did too well at all, really, during the showcase. And the main reason is because I'm just really out of rhythm. So yeah, I mean, I've been training all the time, as you guys know. However, it is totally different when you go into an environment like that. You go into games and you're playing 90 minutes. That is something completely different. I kind of knew that, but yeah, the difference for me was quite a lot. You know, it was also really tough because in that showcase kind of environment, when you don't know too many people or you guys don't play together often, it's really tough because everybody's just kind of doing their own thing. To be fair, I did know most people at that showcase. I've played with them at some club or another in the US at some point in my career, so there is that. But that didn't really help too much. Now, it was really cool because, I mean, obviously the whole objective of me going to that showcase was to meet Soheil. It was to hash things out, you know, get water under the bridge and, you know, kind of just reconnect, you know. And we managed to do that, had a long conversation with him afterwards, you know. And for me, that was really, really helpful. That was very healthy for me because, as you guys know, with everything that happened with Qabila, I needed that. I needed to speak to him face to face, make sure that everything was okay, and kind of just move on from that chapter, kind of get the closure, if that makes sense. So I'm glad I got that closure. I also met Brady O'Neill, finally, Bpofooty. We've been talking quite a lot these past couple of months, especially as he's been blowing up on his YouTube channel. So to be able to collaborate with him, he was actually the one marking me the whole game. He's actually pretty good. I think he's a really good player. He's smart, he's composed, and he's a lot stronger than I imagined. So yeah, it was quite a battle. So I really, you know, I think he's a great player, very good quality. And I honestly thought he was going to get picked, in my opinion. It would have been the two center backs that were on the opposite team as me, because they did a really good job at shutting us down. They were really, really good. And yeah, they made my job really, really difficult. So I thought Brady was going to be one of the guys selected, but that's football. Sometimes you have a different outlook on things. There were guys that I thought should have been picked, and they didn't even get looked at. You know what I mean? So that's just football. It's a game of opinions, and sometimes they might not need that position. Sometimes they're looking for something very, very specific. And congratulations to Freddie, obviously, who did get selected. You know, he performed very, very well. My first time meeting him. So yeah, really, really great guy. And I wish him the best of luck. I hope things go well for him. And yeah, so that is the summary of everything that's happened. And I'm back to just my normal training routine. I do have to speak to my agents, but my agents haven't spoken to me in so long, man. They haven't spoken to me in a while. They haven't given me a call. So, and I've been just waiting and waiting and waiting, which is getting frustrating. But I digress. Hopefully they'll call me soon with news. And yeah, I'm back to training. Gonna try to get in some games at the semi-pro level. A lot of you have commented that for me to do that at the EPSL level. So I might try to get into that. So I'll let you guys know, keep you updated. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate the support. Peace.